so guilty.
Okay guys, we're back. Love Island Series 9, Episode 5, Commentary Part 1. Now before we get into everything else, we need to talk about this whole recoupling nonsense. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. As you guys know, it was the first recoupling of the series, and I'm going to be really honest with you. I don't feel like David deserved to go home. David got dumped out of that villa, and he hasn't even been in that villa for like what? He was in the villa for like what? 48 hours? 24? I don't know, but he didn't deserve to go home. Let me tell you something. Will has had plenty of chances to explore his options. If he wasn't able to get connection with any of the girls, then he should go home. And the boy has been on Friend Island since the moment he stepped into the villa. It's time for him to go. Okay? David didn't get the chance to explore his options. I feel like that's not fair at all. You know, Lana could have picked him and been on Friend Island for a little bit. Tanyel could have picked him at least to give it a chance and explore her options. But oh no, child. Lana decided to pick Will. Tanyel decided to pick Ron, even though Lana made it clear. Lana made it pretty clear that, her and Ron shared a kiss. And Ron made it clear to Lana that he wants to focus on what they have going on. And then what does Tanyel go and do? Pick Ron in the recoupling. And she want to talk about she's sorry and she feels bad. These times you knew that these two had something going on. Now I get it. She likes Ron, and Ron did say that he had some interest in her. But after their conversation, after his conversation with Lana, he made it clear that for real, guys, what do you actually make of this? Because honestly, I'm just like, am I the only one that feels this way? However, I do also feel like David did have high hopes that Tanya was going to pick him for the recoupling. I also felt like she was about to pick him because of her speech. But then when she picked Shaq, I was like, okay, yes! Because I was like, wait, hold on. So you're saying that you're open to getting to know David, even though you said that you weren't feeling the kiss in the challenge. I don't know, guys. Will you guys miss David? Will David be missed? Let me know your thoughts. Now we see that Zara decided to pick Tom in the recoupling. Boy, did you guys see Olivia's face? He was like, you are playing games and I'm done with it. I'm over it. What does Olivia go and do? Pick Harris to couple up with. I'm going to be really honest with you. I just don't see this working. I do agree with Shaq. I feel like Harris is a bit immature. Am I the only one that feels this way? I don't see it working. I just don't see it. Watch out for part 2, guys. I'm coming back. Love Island Series 9, Episode 5, Commentary Part 2. Okay, so Shaq and Tanya, they look so good together. Before we get into everything else, I just want to make one point. I'm not gonna lie, when David was stood there and he was so distraught, I was like, okay, I get you're upset, but I mean, I don't know. He must have really liked Tanya because, boy, to be fair, he was open and honest with Tanya. He actually told Tanya, listen, like, I really like you. Like, I really like you. But, it is what it is. Now, we also see that Anna May picks Kai to couple up with. Now, let me tell you something, right? Kai, 1 minute he tells Anna May, like, listen, I feel like Tanya is very closed off. Like, our conversation is very forced. She's not used to guys not chasing her. Making as if like he's not as interested in Tanyel. But these times when he's speaking to Tanyel, he wants to talk about, I think you're so gorgeous, you're so beautiful. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel like he does fancy her, but I feel like when it comes to the vibes, like, it's just not there. Like, look at these two, they look good together, but I honestly feel like I do agree with him to an extent. Like, she's very closed off. He needs to open up a little bit, I get it, she was trying to make him jealous by, kissing up Ron from head to toe in the challenge, but girl, just be honest, you like him. Because here's the thing, Kai knows that he has options. That's why he's not as bothered. Anna May must have said to Kai, like, I'm guessing that, Tanyel's upset, like, she's not happy, and he wants to talk about I don't care. These times. We also see that, Ron has a conversation with Zara and shuts it all the way down. Like, because Zara was like, listen, what's going on? Like, what vibes are you on? Are you still feeling me or not? And Ron makes it clear, like, listen, I wanna explore what I have going on with the Lana. But then now he's coupled up with Tanyel, even though Tanyel knew during their debriefs with the girls in the morning, Lana made it clear that, listen, Ron made it clear that he wants to focus on me. But then you out here picking him during the recoupling, and the girl's now upset. Also see that Shaq and Tanya make up. Shaq kept it all the way real with Tanya. Like, listen, why are you out here? Like, he felt disrespected, because here's the thing. He feels like, you're kissing me outside of the challenge. But then when it comes to the challenge in the games, you're out here kissing up the other guys like Ron, Tom, Kai, David. Oh, you didn't even kiss me when it came to, who do you think is the best kisser? I don't understand why he's upset, because he feels mugged off. Like, what's going on here? He just wants reassurance. Like, are you still feeling me or not? And it may seem that, Shaq is just being sensitive, but Shaq just really likes Tanya. That's how I feel. Coming out with a part 3, let's go. Love Island Series 9, episode 5, commentary part 3. I don't know what was that, because, why do I sound like that? Anyways, back to the review. So we see that Shaq and Harris talk things out. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I feel like Harris was gaslighting Shaq. He was gaslighting Shaq because Harris knew what he was doing. He was being messy. He was stirring up the pot, and he was being messy. You can tell from Shaq's face. Shaq was already annoyed, as Shaq said, like, nobody asked me how I felt about the challenge, and you can tell that he was upset. And then you out here asking dumb questions, trying to be funny, talking about, how was your kiss with Tanya to David, knowing Shaq feels some type of way. You can tell that the energy is already off, and you just want to be funny and be messy. Instead of just apologizing and just move on, like, you know what, I should have not done that, I'm sorry. You want to just be going back and forth. Shaq also expressed that he's noticed a pattern with Harris, like, he keeps doing this. And he keeps it all the way real, like, the way you're moving, bruv, like, you're being very immature. And he wants to talk about, I don't appreciate, no, you are being immature. He's immature. Even the way he was acting in the challenge, like, okay, I know all of them were doing it, but he was being immature. Let's just be real. But then again, the next day they do, like, apologize and they squash it. But I'm gonna, if that was me, if I was Shaq, I would keep my eye on this Harris. We also see another apology in play. Zara and Olivia talk things out. Here's the thing. Olivia questions Zara, like, were you doing it to spite me? Like, were you doing it to get reaction out of me? Like, were you being intentional with what you was doing? And Zara said no. I honestly feel like, Zara, she had to choose a guy, and she chose Tom because she likes Tom. And there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, she's here to find love, and she's a bombshell. If she likes him and she wants to pick him, she will pick him. She's doing what a bombshell's supposed to do, and she picked him in the recoupling. Simple, point blank, period. This is not Friend Island. How many times do you guys... When will you guys understand? Anyways, they've squashed it, but I feel like Olivia's still not feeling Zara. And there's this whole thing that's been going around that, these two know each other. Zara has commented on her pictures, like, as if, like, they're all friends. Listen, because they commented on each other's pictures, that doesn't mean they're friends. Maybe they're familiar with each other, acquaintances, but I don't know, man. It's not giving friendship here, it's giving frenemies. But let me know your thoughts. Okay, let's talk about the new bombshells that will be entering on Sunday's episode. I'm going to be really honest with you, I'm not looking forward to it. Out of all the islanders from season 3 of Australia, you guys pick Aaron? You could have not picked Taku? Sometimes I wonder what actually goes down in the casting team, because, boy, Love Island Series 9, episode 5, commentary part 4, the last part, and after that I'm going to sleep. Back to what I was saying, out of all the islanders from season 3 Australia, you guys chose Aaron. Aaron, out of all people, when you could have chosen Taku. Let's take it back. And I don't care what nobody says, and I'm not saying this because I interviewed him last year. And if you guys haven't checked that interview out, go check it out. Link is in the bio. But I've always said this, even when I was reviewing the show of Love Island Australia, I did say Taku, it would be a great addition. Taku would be a great addition on UK Love Island. Taku would have brought energy into the villa. He would have been the life of that villa. would have brought sauce into that villa. Let's not forget the guy's handsome, okay? He would have just brought different energy into that villa, man. Spice things up. What? Yeah, you guys bring Aaron. Aaron! Nah, I'm sorry. I'm not happy. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about Sunday's episode. I don't know. Guys, did you catch what Lana said about Shaq talking about he was flirting with her? And I'm thinking to myself, he did what he had to do because of the challenge. It was a game, doing the beer pong game. Some of these islanders, man. But anyways, guys, what do you make of tonight's recoupling? What do you guys make of David being dumped out of the villa? What do you guys make of Shaq and Tanya making up? Do you guys feel like, Tanya is genuine with Shaq? Because there's been this whole conversation about, Tanya being a game player, playing Shaq and all that. But what do you guys think? What do you guys make of Zara picking Tom? What do you guys make of Zara apologizing to Olivia? Do you guys feel like that the apology is genuine? What do you guys make of Tanyel picking Ron during the recoupling, knowing full well that Lana and Ron have already got something going on? Is it her way of trying to make Kai jealous? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Tonight's episode was definitely an interesting one. Let me know your thoughts. Now, if you don't remember this part right here, you can see here, Ron makes it crystal clear to Lana that, listen, I want to focus on you. I want to explore what we have going on. I just want to focus on you. They even share a kiss. I mean, even Ron made it crystal clear to the guys as well. Like, listen, having multiple options and everything like that is fun, but like, it's not his thing and he just wants to focus on Lana. But anyways, guys, back to what I was saying before. Let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think of this episode? And yeah.